One of the first new Jedi we meet is Tasi, a Zygerian Padawan. This is notable because it contradicts the established lore from the Clone Wars, where the Zygerians harbored deep resentment towards the Jedi for dismantling their slave empire. Yet Tasi-Lawa's inclusion suggests a more nuanced relationship between the Zygerians and the Jedi Order. Another major introduction is Jedi Master Vernestra Rwoh, a Marilyn who has now appeared in live action. Set 100 years after her initial appearance in the High Republic books, her character suggests that Marillans can live for centuries. The Acolyte introduces the concept of Force vergences in a new light. Mother Anastasia used a vergence to create her twin daughters, Osha and May Anastasia, years before Anakin Skywalker's birth. This addition hints at a deeper history of powerful Force users influencing life itself. Jedi Master Soul's suggestion that such events have happened before further expands the lore, showing that the Jedi have long been aware of these powerful Force phenomena. One of the most surprising cameos is Ki-Adi-Mundi, who appears much older than previously thought, suggesting he lived over 100 years before the prequel trilogy. His presence during significant events with the Sith adds depth to his character's skepticism about the Sith's return in The Phantom Menace. The introduction of Qimir, a Sith with abilities from the Legends timeline, showcases powers like controlled levitation and immunity to stun beams. His use of Cortoris' armor, a material that can short out lightsabers, brings back an element from the Legends universe with new significance. Qimir's lightsaber, featuring a detachable second blade, adds a new layer of treachery to Sith combat. This design allows for surprise attacks, similar to past characters like Asajj Ventress, but with a unique twist. Additionally, the Acolyte reintroduces the lightsaber form Trakata, where the user quickly turns the blade off and on during combat. This technique, previously avoided by both Jedi and Sith, highlights the innovative and dangerous combat styles in the series. The series also explores scientific approaches to detecting Force vergences. Jedi use equipment to measure midichlorians and understand the Force on a deeper level, showcasing their evolving methods and technologies. This scientific exploration indicates that the Jedi's understanding of the Force has always been complex and multifaceted, blending mystical and empirical approaches. One of the most shocking changes is the return of Darth Plagueis. First mentioned in Revenge of the Sith, Plagueis was Palpatine's Sith Master, capable of creating life by manipulating midichlorians. The Acolyte now brings him into canon, suggesting more significant retcons and expansions on his story in potential future seasons. Plagueis' return adds immense depth to the Sith lore and the overarching narrative of Star Wars, opening doors to new storylines and explanations. Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap what we've covered. The introduction of new characters. Tasi, a Zygerian Padawan, challenges previous lore about Zygerians and the Jedi, while Vernestra Rwoh's appearance suggests Marillians can live for centuries. Force vergences. Mother Anastasia's creation of twin daughters through a Force vergence adds depth to the history of powerful Force users. Cameos and retcons. Ki-Adi-Mundi's surprising age and Qimir's Sith abilities, including Cortosis armor and Trakata lightsaber techniques, bring new layers to the lore. Scientific approaches. The use of scientific equipment by Jedi to detect Force vergences showcases their evolving understanding of the Force. Darth Plagueis. The return of Darth Plagueis brings significant expansions to the Sith lore, promising more intriguing storylines. That's it for today's deep dive into the major changes and retcons introduced in The Acolyte. So if you enjoyed the content, comment 66 in the comment section below. Force push the like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more Star Wars lore content. May the Force be with you, and we'll see you in the next one.